Hello everyone, it's Adam here. Sorry this isn't stabilized. I've not used my gimbal today. So this is the Husqvarna 701. We are going to do a few modifications over the next few videos, and it all involves removing this front area here. So you've got your OEM headlight housing, your OEM windscreen, wind deflector, whatever you want to call it. And you've got a whole bunch of cables. And then a lot of stuff is behind here I need access to, like ACC 1 and 2, the heated grips plug, but also a plug for the KTM USB power part. So in the series, after this comes off, we're going to be replacing the grips. We're going to be adding the cruise control, adding a throttle lock, which will go in here, adding heated grips, which will be mounted here. And then we're also going to be replacing the headlight. And then finally adding a small windscreen that comes up to about, yay high, kind of doubles the wind protection from nothing to something. So that's kind of a series of videos. So I'm going to do some clips here for people that are first timers at taking this apart. And hopefully that can help them with this process. Once it's apart though, subsequent videos are not going to include this bit. So you might be going back to watch this because you're checking out how to install the heated grips and you're wondering, well, how the hell do I get in here? Don't worry, Adam has you covered. We're also going to be installing aftermarket turn signals once those freaking come in. I don't know when they're going to ship, but hopefully soon. Let's get started. So step one is going to be removing this T30 here. It's a very short screw, by the way. A T30 down here, and then a T30 here. And I'm going to go ahead and get this guy out of this little carrier here, and you'll notice this will start to just come right off. Let's use the tripod. So I've got to get this guy behind this. And this just comes right back. I'm going to go ahead and also unhook this right here, which is going right to the headlight housing. This is going to come out anyway tomorrow when the LED system comes. So this is just a simple press and pull. Now your headlight is off. This is going to put it to the side because the Moto-minded XL80 Pro comes in here, and then the Pure windscreen is put on. This is a separate video we'll do later. So now you have access to everything inside of here. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of what we see here. So before we end this video, obviously you have your clutch, your brake and speed sensor cable here. They're being routed straight through, so you can track them back there if you want to. You have your headlight cable right here. If you're, bad at this kind of stuff, it may not be a bad idea to take a printer, a little paper printer, label maker, and basically label headlight and then wrap it around there and tape it in. So in here, we're basically going to undo all these zip ties. I would also say take a good picture of this with your phone before you get started, because you can see, okay, this bundle was here, this bundle was here. It just helps put things back together. We have in here plugs for, I think this is the USB plug. You'll know it's the USB plug because the KTM USB power parts piece will only fit with these two. And you'll know it's USB plugs when you turn the key on, your phone will start getting power. So that'll kind of be your way to eliminate that. Also in here is going to be our ACC 1 and 2 once I find them. And then finally there should be a plug in here, maybe this one for the heated grips. So get a good picture, then basically cut all these zip ties so you can get to them and get to work. You're gonna need to cut these anyway if you're replacing the turn signals, because they're coming into this little loom here. It's a lot of stuff, but I think KTM has proven that you can very easily make this all clean. And yeah, that's all. So very simple, just 1, 2, and 3 bolts, and yank it right off after you move this out of the way, and you have access to it. Cool guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the next video when we start getting into the electronic stuff.